Hello everyone and welcome to Rodan Man's Reviews. So today we're taking a look at the Marvel Legends Green Goblin. So let's go ahead and take Green Goblin down from the stand here. So taking a look at him, as you can tell, this is kind of the classic iteration of Green Goblin. We'll take a look at the articulation first and then go into some more of the accessories and so on. So looking at him, he does do the 90 degree with the arms. He's got a swivel at both biceps, right? He's got a swivel at both of his wrists for both of the hands. He's got a swivel at both thighs. As you can see, he's got also both of the arms are double jointed, so we're good there. And the arms only go so far back, but there is some double joint action going on there. There is also some double jointedness going on at the legs, at the knees, as you can see. He does have, the boots can point down. They can go up, but they're kind of stopped a little bit by just how far up it can go. It's not really gonna go up that far. It goes up okay, but I mean, I can't imagine how far up you'd need it to go, but they do point down pretty significantly. We do have the pointed toes in the boots. As far as, and then he also does have an ab crunch. He can crunch forward, as you can see, really crunches back far as well. Right? I love the paint apps on them. I love how they have the kind of like the green with the, I don't know, what is this, like a purplish kind of color? We'll call it purple for lack of a better term. But I do like how that looks, and if you can tell, I mean, there's no problems as far as any kind of bleeding. I love that face sculpt. It looks really cool. It looks kind of creepy. And the ears look really neat. Just overall a really, really cool figure. So we'll get into a little bit of the accessories that Green Goblin comes with. So first of all, he does have this bag that I believe he had like his pumpkin bombs in. So he does have that. He does, as far as articulation for the head, he does look up really well and look down really well as well. And of course we've got some side to side action, a little bit of head tilting action as well. As far as accessories outside of the bag, we do get, first of all, we get a pumpkin bomb. And I'll try and get this close up to the camera so you guys can see it. So there you go. We've got a pumpkin bomb. We only get one. I kind of wish we had gotten, a couple, 2 or 3 would have been nice. But hey, just one is fine. But one is better than none. I'll take it. We also get this extra head. I don't know if this is supposed to be Norman or Harry. I know the classic iteration of Green Goblin is Norman Osborn, but I know that Harry also took up the mantle of the Green Goblin later on in the comics. So we'll go ahead and pop this off. We also get this kind of almost like a cowl that's down that goes, over his back there. So, and we can pop the head on, right? So there you go. This head is a little tighter than the Goblin head, but it does all the same things. It can turn left, it can turn right, it goes from side to side. He looks down really well, looks up really well, And then one other thing that we do get with him is his infamous Goblin glider. The Goblin glider is cool because you put his feet in it, and of course how the toes are pointed really helps him stay on the glider, so you can kind of lean him back and get him, and you can set the Goblin glider down. Here, I'll set it up here. Let me turn off the thing real quick there. So you can put him on the thing and then just kind of pose him up however you want. His hands are made in a way that, you know, you can fit the pumpkin bombs in his hands, either of the hands. So there you go. They don't fit in there very tightly, but, you know, if you're doing kind of like an underhanded thing where he's holding them, you know, you can, he does hold on to them pretty well. Okay. So overall, you know, I've been a Spider-Man fan. He was one of my favorite superheroes, pretty much my favorite for a while when I was a kid. So, you know, getting kind of the classic version of one of Spider-Man's enemies was a really cool thing for me. I'll go ahead and pair him up here just so you can see. So right now, looking at Green Goblin, he stands at about 6.5, maybe a little bit higher. I mean, if you want to count the top of that hood, it's about just shy of 7 inches, but let's just say from toe to his head is about 6.5 inches. Just to kind of give a comparison, here I have the Far From Home Spidey that I reviewed some time back. I really like the Spidey, but as you can see, he's a little bit shorter than Green Goblin. You know, Spidey's at just shy of 6 inches, where Green Goblin's about 6.5 inches. So a little smaller scale. Of course, this is the movie version of Spider-Man, so that could be why there's a little bit of inconsistency as far as the scale. But just so you can know what you're looking at when you get Green Goblin, he's, you know, like I said, just shy of about 7 inches, about 6.5 inches or so. If you're talking about, you know, the top of his head, maybe just shy of 6.5 inches. A little over 6 inches anyway, in between 6 and 6.5. So, Green Goblin, Marvel Legends Green Goblin. Definitely recommend this figure. I mean, I love the way it looks. I love the paint apps. I think that he looks really solid. I love what they did with the face sculpt and the ears and how the colors are. You know, just overall a really cool figure. So if you're a fan of Spider-Man, if you're a fan of Green Goblin, you know, as one of Spider-Man's enemies, I definitely recommend picking them up. As always, folks, thank you for watching. Please like, please comment, please subscribe. I'll see you all next video.